wait is over. A revolution in LED lighting for your pinball is finally here. Fully customizable, full spectrum lighting from Pin Stadium Lights. Order yours now at pinstadium.com. Marco Specialties. Same-day shipping, accessible website, exceptional customer service, and with over 50,000 different pinball parts in stock, Marco Specialties is a must for every pinball enthusiast and operator. Treat your pinball machine right by visiting marcospec.com now.
Alright, let's kick this shit.
You hit it off with the bumper, now it's straight down the middle again. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the alley again. I tried to cradle you with my flipper, it was all in vain. Baby, baby, baby.
All right, Greg, it's that time again when we do a little game we call straight down the middle of pinball shows, This or That. You hear those people? They're smiling right now. Yeah, they like this. Tell the people what This or That even is for those new. We've got a lot of new people since our last This or That, so let the people know without creeping them out.
It's a little thing we do.
Okay.
Where that, you might have that conundrum. You might not know what game you want to buy. Conundrum? Did I not say it right?
No, you're fine. Go.
Did I say it wrong?
No, you're fine.
I say a lot of things wrong.
A conundrum.
I got a broad vocabulary. A conundrum?
A conundrum.
Conundrum?
Like a colander.
See, I get in trouble all the time because I got a very broad vocabulary, but it's not a precise vocabulary.
I hate when people say Pacific instead of specific.
Specific?
Yeah. Specifically.
I have one word that I cannot say.
What's that?
That I get corrected on every fucking time, and I cannot get it right.
What's that?
Nuisance.
Nope, you can't say it. It's not nuisance. Nuisance.
Nuisance.
Nuisance.
Nuisance.
Yeah.
Nuisance. That's why I had to say. I'm like, new sense. Nuisance.
Here, try this. It's not nuisance. It's Greg. It's easier to. Greg is a nuisance.
It's not nuisance. It's Greg.
That's right.
Yeah, that made all the sense in the world to me.
Go ahead. Synonym. Can you say that? Synonym.
Synonym. Synonym in my tongue.
Synonym.
The synonym.
What is this or that? Jesus.
This or that is
a conundrum.
Conundrum. Is that right?
Okay.
I don't know.
A pinball conundrum.
Yes.
Okay.
So, god damn, these educated. Yeah, you probably gotta cut that.
Absolutely gotta cut that. We're not 2 minutes in. Yeah. Damn it, man.
It just happened because I always think of your
Season
degree.
3.
I always think of your degree and you being Dr. Minnie, and it just always gets
decent
to me.
person.
It just always gets to me.
God.
So,
look, get on the bench.
Maybe you should explain it.
This or That is a segment, a little game we like to play whenever you have tough pinball decisions to make in your collection. That is, do you buy this pin or do you buy that pin? Do you trade this pin off for that pin? Do you have these pins, or do you have 3 of these pins or 1 of that pin? Different situations and different scenarios.
Because it's real life scenarios. We tackled real life scenarios, problems that you might have arise. But you know what? This game really doesn't mean that much to me.
You are hitting on all cylinders. What does mean a lot to you?
It's not this game anymore. You know, this used to be one of my favorite episodes.
What happened?
I got a lineup I was happy with.
Oh, so nothing is of that. It all stays this.
Honestly,
until Jurassic World comes out.
Yes.
Then what is it? Let's kick it off. Greg Bone right now has, he's got Lost World by Sega.
Yeah.
He's got Lethal Weapon 3 by Data East.
Whoop, whoop.
He's got Deadpool by Stern Pinball. He has Guardians of the Galaxy Pro by Stern Pinball. He's got Star Wars by Stern Pinball. Big old Stern fan here. What, this or that, Greg?
Yeah.
If a Jurassic Park or Jurassic World comes out by some manufacturer, which one's leaving?
Okay, so this is listen, as long as I sell some houses, I plan on selling nothing. But
so you're just going to add.
Yeah, so I've got like a 3, so I've got 3 scenarios that I've worked out in my head.
These people can't wait.
If I sell some houses, I want to buy it straight out, but I'm going
houses. Your job is to sell houses. Why wouldn't you sell houses?
Well, because sometimes I'm just starting out and it can be dry. It's tough. It's tough. It's a tough thing.
It's dry out there?
It's dry out there.
That's what they used to say in high school when they couldn't find weed.
Yeah.
It's dry out there.
Dry out there, man.
Did they ever say that in high school?
I never bought weed in high school, so
Guilty.
yeah. So I was drug free. I listened to the Dare officers. I respected those gentlemen. But so like scenario number 1 is obviously to buy it right out because I want a premium, probably, most likely. Scenario number 2, sell Lethal Weapon 3, then add the cash to it. Scenario number, what am I on? That was number 2. Scenario number 3.
No, you're on beer number 3. Scenario number...
Sell Star Wars to fund it. Ooh. Scenario number 4. I actually have 4 scenarios. If I'm flat ass broke, Star Wars and Lethal Weapon have to go. Wow. But that's not going to happen on that one. Most likely Star Wars would go in its place.
Okay.
This or that, folks.
Okay. Nicely done there, Greg.
Thank you.
Let's get into it. Now, we've got some new releases.
Thought we already started.
People are going to want to know... Well, yeah, but I just didn't know it was going to go that long. People are going to want to know the differences between some of these new releases.
Yeah.
So let me pose this one to you, Greg.
Scared.
And you at home. Yeah, you. I want you guys to play along and choose this or that. Let us know. Keep it to yourselves. Play it in the car. It doesn't matter.
Yeah, a lot of people like playing it in the car for our new viewers.
Do you play with it in the car?
Depends on what I see walking down the street. Never mind.
Hopefully you got tinted windows. All right, this or that, Greg. Black Knight, Sword of Rage Pro, or Monsters Pro.
Oh, Black Knight.
2 of the most recent. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, can you tell me why? Just because you think you would like that layout, the song, the theme, the...
Yeah, I like the music. I honestly like the theme a little more.
Okay.
Monster shoots really well. Monster shoots fantastic, but I kind of like the code a little bit more with slightly better made for Black Knight.
Okay.
And it's just newer.
Like, what sounds? What sounds? Which ones? Because they're both impeccable.
Yeah,
both have great
sounds. But again, like I'm just not a Monsters fan. I think it's more theming. Even though Black Knight is a theme unto itself.
They had to purchase them.
So it's more. A lot of it comes to theme too.
Black Knight.
Yeah, what do you do with that?
What do you do with that, buddy? That's a tough one because Monsters shoots better.
Monsters does. Monsters is good. Shoots very well. Bork did a fantastic job.
The artwork's better on Monsters.
Oh, yes. Very much so.
I love the sound in Monsters.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
I like the animations in Monsters.
You got to beat that.
That was the second one. You already let one slip.
Yeah, I got to be conscientious.
With that being said, I'm going to go Black Knight.
Oh.
I'm going to go Black Knight on this just because it's very challenging, and I like that.
I do too.
I like it being a mode-based game. That's what kind of fell short for me for Monsters if we're comparing the two.
I agree.
Both wonderful games.
Yeah, not that Dwight did anything wrong with the code really with Monsters. It's just like you said.
Not my type
I found
of
that
code.
I am more of a mode person.
If you're going to pick it for your collection, for your family collection, Monsters all the way.
Oh, definitely.
Monsters all the way. But for me, as the diehard collector, I prefer playing and getting through.
And we
Black
typically
Knight.
tend to like a little
faster,
tougher games. Walking Dead, Houdini.
Monsters is no slouch.
No, Monsters
with no ball save.
No.
That's no slouch.
Well, it's actually pretty quick.
Okay, here we go. What would you guys pick? Black Knight, Sword of Rage.
We're Black Knighting it all over the place.
This is the new one. Sword of Rage Premium. You get the upper playfield, the loop, the lock shot.
Oh, I know this.
Plus $500. I'm going to throw money on your brand new Black Knight Premium, and we give you $500. Or Beetles Gold Edition. Greg.
You just told me I was having a hard time with these. Black Knight.
Okay.
Beetles is great. Don't get me wrong.
Well, then why are you picking Black Knight?
Well, because I think Black Knight's going to have
You
a
like
little
that
more
money that's coming with it. You're like, that's a lot of beer.
Yeah, and it has a little more, I won't say staying power, but I like that speed a little more than I do Beetles. Beetles is fantastic. I think that game, honestly, took a lot of people by surprise, but I just can't pay that price, too. I still don't like the price point of Beetles. So I'm Black Knight.
Well, let's go here. Why don't you like the price of that one? If it is only a $500 difference, what do you really feel?
Beetles?
Yeah, what do you really feel like you're missing out on?
I put Beetles at a solid $5,000 game. The
Come
license
home.
was expensive. I know where the price comes from. Don't get me wrong, but I'm just saying.
No, where does it come from?
I would say the licensing.
Do you guys think he's right? Maybe that's part of it.
That's probably part of it, and part of it could be just
Okay, then.
other things. That,
Mechanics-wise, how many more coils does Black Knight have than Beetles?
oh, Beetles probably got more of those.
That's
fucking
right.
Drop targets
That's
kicking
right,
them
and
up
that's where you're going to
everything.
get your price.
Yeah.
And the bills.
Oh, shit.
Drop target banks?
Oh, damn. Kill me with a $12 coil.
It ain't Lexan Upper Playfield.
Oh.
It ain't the Lexan Upper Playfield. It's the drop target banks that jack up the price of a pinball machine. I'm telling you that right now.
No, it plays a
There's people
part,
at Stern
but-
Pinball right now that are like,
plays a part,
The man's
but
right.
no, it was licensed. No.
oh, it's a collectible.
And
It's
a
more
collectible.
selling
Yeah,
as
it's got a
collectible.
selling point. They can jack it
It
up
wasn't even a
little
pro
bit.
premium LE. It was a gold.
Yeah.
Platinum.
And it's a super stellar game, dude, and everybody loves it
I
that plays
think-
it. I just personally, and that's personal.
They're both great games. I like them both.
I love the look of Beetles. I actually like the looks of Beetles better.
Okay. The sound of Beetles is fantastic.
I'll
The
tell you
LED
this:
is fantastic.
if I was balling in the money, it wasn't so much of a concern. I'd go Beetles over it.
See, that's not making much sense. Okay.
Because I think I like Beetles. I like Beetles more because of the art. I like the theme of Beetles a little more, honestly. But what I'm bang for my buck, I feel like I'm going to be a little happier with Black Knight. Does this sort of make sense?
I think so.
But if money was not much of a concern, Beetles.
I
It's
think-
beautiful.
I think knowing you,
I'd want it.
you would be happier with Black Knight Premium.
Yeah, I do too.
I think so.
I do.
But knowing me,
I never know what you're happy with.
I like them both. I like that upper playfield on Black Knight. But Beetles may be one of the greatest pinball machines of all time. I'm dead serious.
No, I know what you're saying because I've heard other people say it.
I had a show model, show special, and I didn't want to advertise it because I liked having it.
Yes.
That's where I was at on that.
Yes.
It's a spectacular. It is pricey.
You told me that
It's
too.
pricey.
You were like, I don't really want to take this to the show and sell
It's
it. because-
pricey, but if it's that much fun, I don't know.
It is a lot of fun.
Without doubt, here's a bolder statement. You can give me Black Knight Premium. You can give me Black Knight LE
Yeah.
or a Beetles, and I'd take the Beetles.
But again, this is like, my problem just comes down to money. Not that it's fun. Not necessarily that Black Knight would be more fun.
Yeah.
But again, like I have to look at a game and I have to feel that I'm getting my value.
Okay.
Does it not make sense to you? Like
It does, but when you break down the mechanics of the game,
yes,
there's
yes.
not that much.
Oh, I know
difference.
that it's a mental thing.
It's
I'm
almost
not-
like
I'm not-
people get stuck on levels. Like, ooh, there's a ramp, there's another.
no,
level.
I'm not stuck on that.
There's a lower playfield, there's a bottom level.
I'm just literally saying aesthetically. You know how it is in a brain. Like you.
And you know
You
what?
base a lot
to be
off that.
fair, Black Knight has a hell of a lot more shots. than
Yeah,
Beetles
that's what
does.
I'm saying. It just
You have
feels
more to do. You kind of
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think there's an argument there. I think you guys are probably split on that as well.
I don't think. I
Yeah.
think people who've played Beetles are going to be a little split, but I think for the most part, people are going to go.
That's right.
Probably Black Knight.
So definitely give me Beatles. God, I love that Beatles, man. All right, last Black Knighty. Black Knight, Sword of Rage,
yeah.
or Black Knight and Black Knight 2000. Ooh, a little twofer or a one.
What?
Black Knight, Sword of Rage Pro,
Yeah.
or Black Knight and Black Knight 2000.
Why would you not pick two games?
Okay, so you're going the 2-4?
Oh, you're talking about the two
The original
originals.
Black Knight,
Two
the original
originals.
Black
Oh,
Knight
the two
2000,
originals.
or the Black
Easily
Knight
the two
Sword of Rage
originals over
over the Pro.
over the yeah.
Okay,
You not?
definitely not. Nope. I get tired of playing Black Knight. I get tired of playing Black Knight 2000, and then I turn it on and play it for the music because it's so awesome. I haven't got tired of Black Knight Pro yet.
You know, you may be. Something.
I don't even need the upper playfield.
I'm always quantity over
I
quality.
don't think you know what you are.
But you might be on something with that.
Well, I think I am. And that's without the upper playfield. Sacrilegious. No upper playfield on a Black Knight.
I will not be mad at that.
I think I heard a couple people screaming there.
Oh, definitely you did.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot of Black Knight
Oh,
fans.
yeah. You got the power.
I am the man of the people.
Black Knight. Let's go Wonka.
Finally, something different.
Let's go Wonka.
I don't even like to go Wonka. I want to get really crazy shit. I want to get real world.
We'll get that. All right. Jersey Jack Pinball's Willy Wonka.
Who else has got
LE
Willy Wonka?
or Wizard of Oz LE?
Willy Wonka.
Wow. Holy moly. They heard you last week on This Month in Pinball.
Yeah.
And you were saying it didn't overwhelm
Wizard of
you.
Oz
Wizard of Oz
is-
is so full.
But what else did I say? The shots are there for Wonka, and it feels good. This is my problem: is Woz is gorgeous. I would love to walk down here every day and see a Woz. It's like my mom's favorite machine. She hounds you every day for
all
a
kinds of
pinball
things.
machine.
But
She's like, I'll have copious amounts of sex with you for that game, Zach. Give it to
she
me.
actually, your mom has offered.
has propositioned
she has
that.
offered
So,
sexual
favors
relations.
for.
Yes.
So congratulations, JJP, on that achievement. That- you've literally made whores out of people for your
I wonder what I
games.
would get for the Yellow Brick Road edition. Oh.
So no, just I don't know what we got to bleep out on all that, but it don't matter because some of it's the truth. My mom watches
Willy
this show
Wonka,
too.
Ellie, or Wizard of Oz, Ruby Red.
Willy Wonka, because I think it shoots better. And I think it's gonna. I like the way Woz shoots pretty good, but I like the mode. I don't know. I like Wonka. It feels a little better.
Okay. What theme?
I know where you're at.
What theme do you like?
Wizard of Oz.
Really?
Yeah, theme wise, Wizard of Oz all day.
You're very scarecrowish.
Am I?
If you were one of them, I think we've talked about this before. You said I'd be Dorothy, but I think you're kind of the scarecrow.
I can see that.
I think you'd want to be the lion, but
I can
no.
see that.
I think you're more scarecrowish.
see
Lanky, kind
I
of.
got a heart.
You got hay everywhere.
Courage. What that mean?
He needed
What that guy need?
brains.
That guy.
Give me the Wonka. It's a special game. I cannot wait to own it myself. Wizard of Oz, another terrific game. One of the greatest to a lot of people. But
Yeah.
the
Wonka's good though, man. It just
Wonka
shoots.
is a
It's
dream
more my
theme for me.
style of
it's
shooting.
It's a dream theme for
Yeah.
me. You know how much I love that
Yeah.
film.
I actually love Balser games.
How about this? You want me to kick you in the nuts here? Willy Wonka, Ellie,
Yeah.
or Jersey Jack Pinball's Pirates of the Caribbean, Ellie.
Pirates. Pirates. I like it. I like it. I am
Why?
more of a standard.
Why?
Okay, so
That's a wide body you're calling
yes,
out
and
over
that's
the standard
that's
body.
the problem. Is that's the only thing that does hinder me from that Pirates is I am actually
Lack of assets.
No, the lack of assets has never bothered me with that game at all. The modes can be a little. I'll tell you why the modes are a little tough in Pirates. This is the only hang up that I have
Lack
with,
of
with
beautiful
Keith,
powder coat on LEs.
with Keith and Eric.
Okay.
And
You got bones to pick?
No,
Look at you pointing your little digits at people. Little Trump finger.
Little Trump finger. Little Trump hands. So mean. So cruel. That's
How
so
big is your
cruel.
hand? Show your hand. Look how big my hand is. I've got like the largest hand ever.
It's Trump. But I got more
big
hair than you, so we're good. Bald and
You
bastard.
got hairy palms.
From never. Ah! See, you tripped me up.
I almost got you.
We stay on track here.
So what's the deal with the Kiefer and with Eric?
Is I think that third flipper shot is tough. Now I haven't owned it. I've played a lot of it, but I haven't owned it. Like that
Yeah.
orbit, and a lot of your modes require that shot.
That's a juicy shot. It feels good.
I can't hit it very well.
Really?
Yeah, I have a hard time.
I think it's just because you don't play it all the time.
Yeah, that's what I'm
Yeah,
saying.
it's
I think if I owned it,
super smooth,
But
yeah.
coming from my
Easy to
standpoint,
hit.
like a mode pop or shoot a mode pops up,
Yeah.
and that's there. I'm like dreading it because
Let
I'm like,
your
I
flag
can't-
fly. It's
okay.
fine. It's fine. Wave it.
It's just one of those days, multiple whatever we're in.
That's called a
recording.
week.
Weeks.
So you're gonna take Pirates.
Yeah, I just theme.
I own a Pirates.
Honestly, this sounds ridiculous, but Pirates theme trumps Willy Wonka for me.
That's just stupid.
That's a lot of it.
That's the
and I like
dumbest
a
thing
bunch
I've
of
ever
cool
heard.
toys.
Dumbest
I
thing
do
I've
like a
ever
bunch of
heard
cool
in a long
toys.
time.
And it shoots really well.
Actually, that kind of pissed me off. Just hearing you say that kind of made me mad. That's so ridiculous and ludicrous. That one's tough for me. People have been asking. They've been calling me and saying, I really want a Pirates, but I want a Wonka as well. What should I do?
Yeah.
Right? And I tell them that you can't compare. Or they say, which one's better? Pirates or Wonka?
No, I don't know if you can say that there's actually a better.
They're apples and oranges.
Yeah, it's just-
one
they're
wide
just
body,
different.
one standard body.
Yeah.
One is easier to shoot. One's more brutal. Pirates is a brutal game.
Pirates is
It
brutal.
really is a brutal
Again,
game.
why I think I kind of like it a little more.
So apples and oranges there. They're two totally different pins.
Mm-hmm.
Can I push because I'm going to own them both? I'm going to own them both.
Yeah, but you love Wonka. You're going to go with Wonka. You're dragging it out too much. It's 100% Wonka.
Okay, I'll go Wonka just because it puts me over on the theme.
Yeah.
The theme puts me over.
Yeah.
And the assets. Theme, assets.
But see, assets have just never bothered me with Pirates. I don't know why. Like, I don't.
It doesn't bother me, but I would just rather have
I just look
them.
at it as a fun Pirates game. I like the.
Now, if Wonka
cool
didn't
toys.
have assets, that would make me so mad because it's a dream theme of mine
and
that I'd probably go Pirates. Pirates shoots so smooth. It shoots so smooth, so fun to shoot.
Pirates is cool.
I was playing it last night, and I was texting a couple guys, and I was like, "This game is special."
It is.
I'm so sad that people didn't get to see that.
Yeah.
Because it's not out there a lot. This game
Yeah.
is special. I'll go Wonka, though. I'm going to go Wonka.
I knew that.
All right, the next one was submitted by Serge.
Serge.
Serge said, remember the drink?
Serge.
Remember this drink, Serge? Back in
Yeah, I
the-
do remember Serge.
It was like
It was really good.
green.
Yeah.
It was bad. Pea green.
I liked it.
Surge.
Super sugar. But better than that, maybe better than that. Do you remember Lethal Weapon? Was it 3?
Oh, Lethal Weapon.
2 and
Yeah,
3.
yeah.
I think he debuted
Sedge.
with Sedge.
The name Sedge.
What's your name? Sedge.
That's right. I remember
Sedge.
that. That was a good show.
Oxwell
Foley?
No way.
I don't believe this! Aquel! Aquel Polly! Aquel Polly!
That's right. Billy! Billy!
You remember Billy Rosewood?
Billy! Billy! I remember you. Do you remember?
Of course.
Remember that was the one with the third one. I love the third one just
Yeah.
because that was when I was watching a lot of and the Ferris wheel.
We were a little
Remember
older,
that
yes.
was action, man. If you guys haven't seen Beverly Hills
Wonderworld.
3 Wonderworld.
What was the dance? What do you make him
The
do?
Okie Dokie Shuffle. Okie Dokie Okie Dokie.
Okay, dokie, okay, dokie, 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 okay.
That's not right!
He's like, that ain't the Okie Shuffle.
Oh, you little motherfucker, I'll kick your ass. Yeah?
So stupid that
You
we
can-
know the third sequel.
Oh,
the
but
third
it's
sequel.
so good.
Oh my god.
Oh, I love it. Did you watch Perfect Strangers too?
Yes, I did. What's his name?
Lottery. Lottery.
What was his name?
It was
Pino-
Balky
Pinocchio?
Balky Balpotamus or something, and then Larry something I can't remember.
Wow.
I look so forward to
Tangent.
that show being
Really? Okay. Surge. Sorry, Surge. Poor Surge. It's like, thanks.
Sad.
That's probably the only time he's gotten that.
Sad.
All right, Surge said Willy Wonka by JJP or AC/DC Premium plus some cash. That's tricky.
It is a little tricky.
One of Stern's greatest games plus money
According to some.
over Wonka that most people haven't played. We've played.
I honestly don't like the premium.
Why?
Actually, I kind of do.
I was gonna say why.
I'm back and forth. I like the
Beautiful.
speed of the
Lower
pro.
playfield's
I like the
beautiful.
speed of the pro. But
Light show on the premium.
yeah, I don't know. It's a tough game.
Drop
dude.
targets on the premium. You have to have those.
Yeah, I like the premium, but it plays so much slower. But then at the same time, it's a little easier, so you can advance a little more.
Ooh, the swinging bell. How it's better on the premium.
Yeah, it is better.
Boom,
It is
because you
better.
can go through. Oh,
AC/DC with it not having modes per se, being like a mode-based game.
are you about to pick Wonka over AC/DC?
It got a little well. It got a little
would've-
old. You know my AC/DC.
I would've
AC/DC
never
is literally.
thought that.
You know this.
It's
my
a dream theme.
It's my favorite band.
It's Dream Theme.
Yes, it's my favorite band, and I love the music. It never
Wow.
obviously never got old
You're
to me.
about to do it.
But I did not like. I liked to shoot it at first, and I was blown away by the game. But then it got very
So deep,
It got
the
very
rules.
old.
So deep.
It is deep,
So
but
much
it's
strategy.
not.
So much
It's strategy.
depth, so much.
There's a lot of strategy.
Jackpot. So much stacking of multi-balls. So much.
There is.
Encore.
There is, but it got
You're
a little
going Wonka.
Got a little rough for
You're
me.
going Wonka?
I haven't
Tell
put
the people.
I haven't put enough on Wonka yet to say I'd go with Wonka over it,
Well, you got to pick one though.
but I'd go with Wonka.
Surge wants to know.
I'd go with
Billy!
Wonka. I'd go
Billy!
with Wonka. Surge. Surge.
Okay.
Surge.
I'll go Wonka too. You guys know how I feel about AC/DC Premium Pro. It's just not my favorite Stern pen. Billy.
That's not mine either.
All right, let's go with.
Which sucks because everybody likes it, and I thought, well, this game's going to blow me away. And it did
Dennis
at first.
Creasel from the Eclectic
Oh,
Gamers
shit,
podcast.
Dennis.
Frickin' Dennis. He loathes me and loves me at the same time.
I never know what to think about Dennis.
He's my little. Oh God. Let's talk to her.
I
Let's
ain't
tell the
talking to
people.
her.
Come on.
I'd be like, is that your dad?
It's Greg's mom. Hey girl, what's up?
you doing?
I wish I was doing you.
I wish you was too.
Bye. Goodbye. Oh my god. Oh my god. Your mom. Oh, that is why we love Miss Bone. Hey, it's back. She's like, you know you want it. I don't know what to touch my phone. Oh my god. I was just messing with her. I wasn't expecting that one. I'm going to be your stepfather at some point. Your mom is such a good sport. Wow. Wow. Thank you, Miss Bone.
I told you not to answer it.
I'm so glad I did.
I told you not to answer it.
I'm so glad I did. Okay, where are we even at? Okay, Dennis Creasel. Oh, all right. Dennis Creasel from the Eclectic Gamers podcast thought he was going to throw a fast one here because he's a mean son of a bitch.
But then Diane came on the phone.
He's so mean to me. He said, oh, God. What did she say?
I talk and he's scared.
Okay. All right. I'm not scared. I'm partly aroused. Diane. He said, Jersey the
Jack.
My word. Miss Bone, are you trying to seduce me?
The Jack.
All right.
You think of AC/DC again.
He knows how much I love Hobbit. He hates Hobbit. He said, how about this then, you son of a bitch? He didn't say that. He said, how about Hobbit or Pirates of the Caribbean? Ooh.
What the
That's hard.
You told me these were going to be hard.
That one's tough.
How is that
for me.
tough?
I love both those games, man.
I like The Hobbit too, but it's so long.
What's integrated better? Ooh. Hobbit's integrated better. Well, it has more assets.
Yeah, that's
Hobbit
tough.
has more assets.
But again,
Which
you
one
go
has
back
more
to the
modes?
Hobbit. You go back to the Hobbit. The Hobbit.
Well,
has,
actually, Pirates of the Caribbean has more modes.
Yes.
It's more satisfying modes. Hobbit.
The Hobbit.
It's Hobbit.
But again, the Hobbit is such a long journey. Like you said, you play it, you're done with it. Pirates, you can keep walking up to.
Oh yeah, it'll
not
beat you. Beat you
not
up.
the Hobbit. Now that's what would be the stickler for me. That's why that I personally would go
Which
with Pirates.
theme do you like better?
Hobbit.
Hobbit, definitely.
Hobbit.
Hobbit's no slouch.
Hobbit. Oh,
you guys know that by now.
Got my.
You all right?
Yeah.
Billy. I hate that reference. Nobody's gonna know.
No,
nobody,
they won't. Too.
Nobody
They'll
will
be
know
like,
that reference.
what
I'm
are they
actually
talking
surprised
about?
you know that reference.
How are you surprised that I know that reference?
I don't know.
Look, and you got healthy gums. Do you do colonics?
I'm gonna go. Give me Pirates. It's a better game.
Yeah,
Pirates is the better game.
I think so too.
Okay. Let's go with American Pinball here. Oktoberfest or Houdini?
Houdini.
You said Houdini without a doubt. Like, you were quick on it.
Well, this is why. Like I like Houdini's a beautiful machine.
Which one shoots better?
Ooh.
What are you guys gonna pick?
I don't know though.
Oktoberfest
Like, listen,
or Houdini?
I like obviously Houdini's a little bit more of a traditional type of layout.
Yes. Mm-hmm.
In a sense, more so than Oktoberfest. More so than Oktoberfest.
I think Oktoberfest is quintessential Joe Balser.
But all over the place.
That's Joe Balser.
That's what I'm saying.
Okay. What's got more toys? They're both loaded.
Oktoberfest. Get 2 physical ball locks.
You got a catapult on Houdini and magnets under the
catapult.
Playfield,
The catapult never blew me away. It's cool, but it never blew me away.
Blew me away.
You got your third flipper shot on
Which one looks better?
See, people hate Oktoberfest. I like the look of
You do like
Oktoberfest.
that.
I do. But Houdini is just beautiful. It's very classic.
Which one's
We've
more
talked
fun to
about
play?
that. Oktoberfest.
Which game can you play with one hand?
Oktoberfest. But Houdini is my winner because...
Which game utilizes a physical knocker in modes while you're shooting?
Oktoberfest.
Yeah.
Oktoberfest has a lot.
Which one's got boobs? Oh, both of them.
Both of them. Which one has a monkey? Only one.
Well, yeah.
But I would go with Houdini because I like the theme better. Mm-hmm. Yes, the shots are tighter. It's a little tougher to shoot. But we know that we can shoot that game. So I enjoy the hell out of it. I think that the theme may have been integrated a little more. Not that they did anything bad with Oktoberfest and integrating that, but it just feels a little better with the your magic magnets and seance
those
and
are
everything.
cool.
And it's so historically like crazy,
It's brutal.
and accurate, but it is brutal, and I
You're
like
going
that
Houdini.
brutality. So I'm like Houdini, and the visuals, all your animations are more
Animations, you
cohesive.
like those better?
Yes, they're
I'm
more
gonna
cohesive.
go Houdini as well. Absolutely, I'm gonna go.
You
Houdini.
can't go wrong with Oktoberfest.
So now, what I would say is, if I was buying one today, I'd buy Oktoberfest. Wouldn't even be close because we've
played the hell out of Houdini.
Death out of Houdini.
I agree.
Yeah,
I
go
will
check out
agree with that.
Face Off episode.
And that being said, Houdini is not for everybody. So Oktoberfest, I think, for the masses, is a better fit.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. Nicely
So.
done. What'd you pick? You and your sniffles. John Sample's a big fan. He always submits this or that, and that's what we need from you guys.
Thank you, John.
If you want this segment to continue going, these episodes to keep going, submit your this or that.
Until our little lull because of Twippies and everything, we actually had tons of submissions all the time.
we need some more, though. We need some more. John
Start 'em
Sample,
back.
he submitted a couple here. Let's go with one of them. He said, Oktoberfest or Alice Cooper? Oh!
Now that is honestly, now
That's a
you
tough
finally
one.
see, John. Like,
John.
all of Zach sucked.
What?
You actually gave me one that was actually really tough. Do you want to start this one?
I'll start it.
You start this one.
Neither theme do anything for me. No. Not really.
I like beer and I like rock and roll.
I mean, generally speaking, sure, then they both equally do something for me.
You don't
if
like
I
beer,
took
though.
that.
And you don't like rock and roll.
It's fine. Beer's fine. Boy, oh boy. I like how loaded Oktoberfest is. It's just a fun shooting pin, and it's really deep.
It is.
I can say the same for... No. Alice Cooper's tougher. Alice Cooper's tougher. I like the looks of Alice Cooper better. I like the challenge of Alice Cooper better. They both have great light shows. Code's pretty cool on both of them. I'm going to go Alice Cooper.
Okay.
I'm going Alice Cooper. Yep.
So
Stand by that one.
Alice Cooper has
I don't have a
phenomenal
ton of
artwork.
Some of the best of
Alice
last
Cooper
year.
has phenomenal animations.
Some of the best of last year.
Alice Cooper has a fantastic light show.
Some of the best of last year, yeah.
Alice Cooper's got great sculpts.
Okay.
Oktoberfest has good sculpt. Like the barrel and everything is really neat. The roller coaster is super
mahogany
neat.
bar.
Yes, the
Yep.
bar with Otto is fantastic.
Where are you going?
Oktoberfest is obviously the easier shooter. It is. It's very much more player friendly.
Yep.
To me, when you get into Alice Cooper is a lot like Houdini. Mm-hmm. Do you feel?
Yeah.
It's very much so, actually.
Okay.
I feel very similar. Like, I feel that those games play very similar because of the tight shots. Oktoberfest Code is a bit deeper.
Come on. What are you going?
Alice Cooper.
I thought so. That's why I said
I like Alice Cooper.
I thought so.
But it
We
mainly,
really like that
what
thing,
trumps
though.
that is the beauty. It not that Oktoberfest is ugly,
Price
but
about the
the
same.
music. And I generally like the horror theme mixed with
I think so,
Alice
too.
Cooper a little more.
Yeah, I do too.
But
I'm with you.
that's
You'll
almost-
own an Oktoberfest. Like
I think
you
I
will
too.
own an
I
Oktoberfest.
oddly like that game a lot.
You will own one. I know you will. All right, let's go to Matthew. Oh, speaking of Oktoberfest, Matthew Gelsleitska. Gelsleikta. Yeah. Gelsleikta?
Why'd you automatically go German?
Gelsleikta? Gelsleikta.
No, it's definitely German.
Gelsleikta.
Maybe. I gotta see it.
Gelsleikta. What about it?
Schleitsta.
Maybe it is.
Schleitsta.
It's-
Just Schleitsta. Just Schleitsta.
Could be Russian. Gelsleitsta.
Just Schleitsta.
Drago.
However we
All
are.
right. Matt said
Matt.
Munsters Pro or Star Wars Pro.
Freak. Star Wars Pro.
Why?
Code.
Code. Layout?
Purely code.
Purely code.
Purely code. I like the way it shoots. It's, Star Wars is a lot smoother shooter.
Then Munsters? Munsters is damn smooth.
Munsters is butter, but it's fast. It's a fast butter. It's a slick butter. It's slick butter.
Okay.
This is
Sports car butter.
frothy butter. I don't know.
I don't either.
It's a little
Now I got some in my eye.
floatier. It's a little floatier.
What do you got floaters up in the basement or
Fucking
something?
shirt you gave me.
I'm gonna go.
You go with that? Because I still think I think Star Wars.
You know how
is,
I feel about Star Wars Pro.
I think Star Wars is a freaking masterpiece in code.
In Premium LE, it is.
No,
You're missing that one of the best shots in pinball.
Code's the same. Code's the same. That is the white. That is a true masterpiece.
They're both Dwight games.
Yeah, but the white did Star Wars is fantastic. I still don't understand what people miss. I say it every time we talk about it.
I
Dwight
love it. Pick. I Dwight pick.
Dwight pick.
I Dwight pick. Star Wars Pro.
Yeah.
And I like the theme better. Star Wars is Star Wars.
I do too.
Dun, dun.
Yeah.
Dun, dun.
And I think that Star Wars could be for everybody. It's not one of those weird pins like we were talking about, like
It's pretty
Houdini.
tough.
It's not for people.
It's pretty tough.
I don't think it's that tough.
Ooh, it's pretty tough.
I don't think it's that tough. I think it's a player's game.
Zane Gentry. He's stuck here. He said, I need help, guys. Lord of the
Zane
Rings.
Gentry?
Zane Gentry. Why do you know him or something?
No, I was thinking of a Jay Gentry that always watches our
we love
stuff.
Jay
So,
Gentry.
yeah, lots of Gentrys.
This is Zane Gentry.
Gentrys? Little Gentrys.
Lord of the Rings or Hobbit or Iron Maiden Premium. So we are all everywhere on this one.
Where are we at again?
Lord of the Rings or Hobbit or Iron Maiden Premium.
I know where I'm at on that.
Okay, go tell the people.
Lord of the Rings. I
What?
think it's one of the greatest games ever made.
It is.
It's epic.
I think
it's
I
long.
rated it the number one game of all time.
Yeah.
So by default, I think I'll go Lord of the Rings.
Yeah. Second, Iron Maiden. Iron Maiden has grown on me. I like shooting that game.
too.
I love The Hobbit. I think Hobbit is a better looking machine.
Zane, you can't go wrong with
I
any of
love
them.
Hobbit. Yeah.
You can't go wrong with any of them. What do you have in your collection and get the opposite?
100%.
Why not that?
But honestly, there's not a lot that plays like Iron Maiden.
I'll go Lord of the Rings, but second, I've got to give it to Hobbit. I'm not saying it's a better game than Iron Maiden. I'm just saying it is special. There's something about that pin that is engaging. You're not going to get that from other things. If you want a great shooter, you can get other things besides Iron Maiden.
Very true.
But if you want true integration, true mode separation, differentiation, true music masterpiece, a beauty visually, it's Hobbit.
You know, even
It's
all that
Hobbit.
aside, like I'm super happy with my collection, and I have a very varied collection.
Mm-hmm.
But I honestly think that if I had to pick between Hobbit and Iron Maiden right now, I think that I would honestly go back to Iron Maiden.
Woo!
When I had Hoagies,
Keep it fast.
I loved. I
a great
loved playing. Like it, I fell in love with it. I was not that wild about it, and then something really grabbed me. What grabs me about a game is a game I can shoot, a game I'm good at.
I think your mom almost grabbed me.
I about did something, but I think that that's a factor that we never we never put into stuff.
What is it called? Grab factor? No. Enjoyability.
It's sort of enjoyability because it's going to play off, but I think that that's something that players don't talk about. Like you talk about theme, you talk about code, you talk about
in.
but no, I'm talking about whether you're good at that game, whether you can shoot that, whether you can shoot that game, whether just like Deadpool.
How do you measure that? I don't know.
You can't measure it. It's so individual of what you're good
Some
at.
people don't like
and the
wide
style that
bodies.
you're
They're just
shooting.
not a good style.
That's not a good style to them.
I'm really good at
something can be a
Stearns.
little fast. No, I'm not even saying Stearns. I'm saying a faster pin versus something that's a little floatier, like Star Wars.
But
a little
I will
smoother.
go to even say that though. Like for some reason, for me, there's a feel difference. I play Stearns better than I play JJPs.
Yes.
I'm just not very good at JJPs.
Yes.
I don't know why.
But take Houdini. Like look at Houdini. You
Look
have
how
you have
great
to
we
put
are at Houdini.
you have to put a few games on Houdini to get that feel of that.
Once you
again.
get it.
and it feels good. It
I
locks
could
in.
I could go up to a Houdini right now and blow it up.
But what I'm saying though is take something like Ghostbusters. You got to smack around a little bit. Some people just don't do that. There's not a good player on that game. We like that game because we can play that.
Then
game.
you're gonna like Black Knight.
Yeah.
You smack around Black
Yes,
Knight.
and then there's some games that it's just I need to be a little more dialed in. My trajectory's a little
that's
off.
a good
That
point.
some people shoot more, and I don't think people put enough
good point.
emphasis on that. About that, that's why they like a game is because they're good at it. It's like math or English. Well, I love math. Why do you love math? But
Because
you're
there's
good
always
at
a right
it.
answer.
You're good at it.
Yeah.
Well, why do you like
I'm
English?
good at English too.
Yeah. Well.
Did you see that guy try to correct me on our promo video? I put
Trode him back.
Yeah, I did. He put he made fun of me because I put an SDTM production.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here! No, I cannot!
And he tried to call me out, and he said, "And." And not only did he do that, I love you out there, but he did it twice. He did it on Pinside and on our YouTube thread, and I'm here to tell you, because I got a little pulpit here, I could stand up. And SDTM production is correct. Just because the
That is the
consonant-
epitome of a troll when you go to two different
You go grammatical, and you
Medias.
try to hit him up
On
twice.
two different media
And I was
outlets.
correct. I was the right one there. And a couple people on Penn side was like, yeah, making fun of me and stuff. And I was like, you guys are just idiots. I'm sorry.
I don't know what I'm talking about. I just had to watch from afar.
Yeah, a little. Just because there's an S doesn't mean it's automatically an A in front of it rather than an "an." It is the pronunciation, the phonemes. I think it's a phoneme or a morpheme. One of the two. It's the sound of it. So an S starts with "eh," so you go "an eh" like a vowel rather than the consonant S. Right?
Yeah.
You fired me up there. You fired me up. And SDTM production is correct. Actually, it's how you pronounce it. Okay. Damn it, Nadine. DS Nadine. A resident troll. He always gets fired up because we call him a troll.
DS Nadine.
Because he's a troll.
You know what my favorite troll is? Who's your favorite troll?
None of them. I don't like any trolls.
You don't have a favorite troll? Our troll.
Our SDTM
Yeah.
troll?
I have a favorite troll.
Houday doesn't bother me.
Houday's my favorite troll. That's what I'm saying. At least he was on the forefront because I know that Houday secretly loves us.
He says the meanest things.
He does, but he secretly because he comments on everything. He's there for everything.
Kind of like Dennis Creasel. Like, there's no reason for me to like him. He's really mean to me.
Dennis?
Yeah.
I never had to know how to judge Dennis. I talked to him a lot when we were in Texas.
One of my favorite people.
Quite a bit, but I never gauged. He's soulless.
He is.
It's weird.
He has no soul.
It's just like are you smirking because you agree with me? Or are you smirking because you
I
think
think when the
stupid
guy
as
gets
shit?
off work, he sits in a room and just stares at a wall until it's time to work.
You know what he reminds me of is the cover of Clockwork Orange.
Oh, wow. That is Dennis Creasel.
Is it not Dennis Creasel?
Creasel Work Orange.
Yes.
Yeah,
That's
okay.
Dennis.
DS Nadine says, Game of Thrones Pro or Star Trek Pro?
What is it?
Game of Thrones Pro or Star Trek Pro? He said this is one he's really trying to figure out for himself. Game of Thrones Pro, Steve Ritchie, or Star Trek Pro, Steve Ritchie.
You know, that's honestly a little bit tough. That's
a tough one.
You go with it. I always start everything off, and I feel like I talk too much.
I think that I'm going to get tired of Star Trek before I get tired of Game of Thrones.
Agreed.
But Star Trek is a classic for a reason.
Agreed.
And it's one of the greatest shooters of all time.
Agreed.
So, and I like the upper playfield on Game of Thrones. Call me crazy. So I'm going to go Star Trek Pro.
Yeah, but we're at pros.
Yeah, Game of Thrones Pro. That's what I'm saying.
Oh, so you're saying because
yeah.
you'd rather have that? Okay.
Now, if it was a premium
No.
versus premium,
I'll agree with you. Like, I think that Game of Thrones has more to offer because it's deeper. I think Star Trek is integrated actually a lot better than what that is. And there is some depth to it once you go, but it's also a little bit easier shooter and it's not as complicated to learn and know. And the warp ramp is just fantastic. And it's butter too. Both of them shoot like butter, honestly.
Yeah, especially that
For
Game of
the
Thrones Pro.
Yeah, the Pro is really smooth. So my pick would be Star Trek.
Chuck Word right now is rolling.
Oh, I know.
You son of a...
Yeah, but Star Trek's always been one of my favorites.
Brian Rieger.
What's up,
We
Rieger?
like Rieger.
Brian.
Very similar to the one we did with Zane Gentry. He said Lord of the Rings or Dialed In or Pirates of the Caribbean by Jersey Jack. Lord of the Rings, Dialed In, or Pirates of the Caribbean.
Go with Lord of the Rings.
Yeah, I'm going to give that one the toughest pick of the day.
It kind of is.
No, absolutely. These are three of my favorite pins. He knew what he was doing here. Lord of the Rings, I've proclaimed as being the greatest pinball machine ever made.
Yeah.
Dialed In, one of the greatest pinball machines ever made.
Agreed.
Smooth, and one of the greatest
JJP
code
Pirates,
sets.
the same thing.
And Pirates, oh.
Theme knocks out Dialed In for me. Eliminates it from those two. You can agree with that.
But I think the argument between Dialed In and Pirates of the Caribbean is a damn tough one, too.
It is tough, but again, theme knocks it out. Of
Okay.
that.
Theme's really important to you then.
Yes.
All right. So we got Pirates and Lord of the Rings.
I still like Lord of the Rings.
I gotta go
like
Lord
a
of the Rings.
Body.
I gotta go Lord of the Rings, even though I would say that Pirates of the Caribbean is 4 times as smooth and fun shooter as Lord of the Rings.
Oh, it's a lot more fun. It's a lot more fun. But again, you get caught up with Lord of the Rings of that epic journey. Mm-hmm. Everything is so different. The call-outs, Gimli, the call-outs.
And Lord of the Rings is going to get old quicker than Pirates.
It will. Pirates has definitely got more of a lasting effect.
All right, let's get past that one.
And Pirates is a hell of a lot prettier.
I'm going Lord of the Rings just by default because it is epic greatness.
I agree.
Brian Rieger said, fine.
That got a little tougher
the
more than we talked about.
He said, fine, you son of a bitches. How about this? Munsters Pro plus 4K cash.
Oh, don't throw money at me.
Munsters Pro plus 4K cash or your Pirates of the Caribbean. How about that?
Pirates.
Wow.
I love Pirates.
Pirates really speaks to you.
It does from day
I'll go
one.
Pirates as
from
well.
day one.
Joe Nielsen
That
said...
is a game. Hold on. That is a game that I'm super sad. I have to voice my opinion on this too while we're in this.
you've been doing that all
I'm
day.
super sad that that got taken off the line because I think that it did not. It was like one of those movies. Like, do you remember when Shrek came out? This sounds really weird, but when Shrek came out, I remember this. No one thought a thing about that movie.
Yeah.
And it was a movie.
Beer is in our thing. Okay, go ahead.
No, it's
Yeah, it is.
oh, that's weird.
You're stacking them over here. Okay.
When that movie came out, no one really thought much of it. They didn't understand it.
Yeah.
They didn't care. And by word of mouth, it grew slowly and became
What's your point here?
an epic film franchise.
What's your point, Billy?
This game did not have that time to build before they built it. Everyone who put their hands on it, everyone who owned it when it got to a location or somewhere else, people loved it.
And it was too late.
It was too late. It was still building.
You know how many calls I get for Pirates of the
That's
Caribbean?
what I'm saying. It was a slow burn
But
versus.
do you think people are now attracted to it because it's rare?
No.
You think if they did another run, it would sell great?
Yes.
Really?
Yes. I think
I'm
that
mixed. I don't know.
I think it was cut too short.
mixed.
I think it's a great game. And I think that it was just cut too short. It's not like a Stern where all that hype was, well, it was, but it took forever for it to come out. The hype was there. But I think that hype slowly built back up to where they would have sold a lot of those games. Because it's a good game.
Joe Nielsen says, Ghostbusters Pro or Munsters Pro?
Ghostbusters.
We
Pro.
love Ghostbusters. It's hard to get past that.
Again, not for everybody. It's like a Houdini. Ghostbusters is not for everybody.
Munsters is going to be a better pick for most people.
Yes, for most people.
But not for us.
But again, another one of those Dwight Code scenarios.
Joe,
where
if you're a fan of
I
ours,
love
you should know Ghostbusters has got a soft spot in our
People,
heart.
okay. God,
Oh my
man.
God, here he goes.
But I have to ask you, because we have not, we may have brushed on this conversation. Finish the Ghostbuster Code people. Do you think it's that incomplete that it messes with the game?
No.
Me neither.
No, it doesn't.
Me neither. I want a better wizard mode, at least. But most people are not even going to get there.
I've got there once.
Yes. And we battled forever. That's why we hate that game now and we sold it. It's because we played it so much in that competing against each other. But I don't.
Score balancing.
Well, mainly because
you
of
can
the
blow it up,
PKE shot.
yeah.
But
Well,
you
man.
take that away.
Yeah.
Still.
You can blow it up.
Still, I don't understand it.
It's a great game.
I mean,
Flippers need to be normal. They need to come in.
I do too, because
They just need to
banging
come
it
in.
around.
Give me
It's
the
not gonna
outlanes
make
are
it
fine,
that much
but
easier.
I need the.
I agree.
I need that.
I agree.
Okay. Tobias Fuke. Couple of you got that reference. A couple of you got that. He missed it. A couple of you got that reference. Tobias McLean asked, Monster Bash or Medieval Madness? Oh, the classics.
Medieval Madness.
Yeah, I'm with Medieval Madness. John Sample comes back and he says, this is a Greg special, Lethal Weapon 3 or Stargate?
Chrome it, brass it, black nickel it, candy chrome it, powder coat it. The possibilities are endless at pinballplating.com. Your pinball machine deserves the best. At Comet Pinball, you'll find the best variety of LED products with the best quality LEDs and most importantly, at the best price. Your collection is begging for an upgrade. Order yours now at cometpinball.com. Check out Pin Graphics for the latest and greatest in pinball enhancements. Power blades, blade skins, pin blades, and even more. Visit pingraphics.com now to see what's available for your pinball machine.
Sounds insane.
What, that you're going to answer?
That may be the toughest one of the evening.
Oh, God, no, it's not.
Might have to go Stargate.
See if I get
I don't know.
I'm trying to find. I was going to see if I get a coin. Just
Oh,
Nah.
that's rude.
Stargate.
Maybe Stargate.
Lethal Weapon 3.
Maybe Stargate. Lethal Weapon's a little more fun, a little more quirky. Probably Stargate.
I'll go Stargate just because I've not owned it. So I'll go Stargate. Sorry, John. I didn't have much enthusiasm there. Krusty
Thank you,
Creasel
John.
comes back.
Oh.
Dennis Creasel, and he said,
Clockwork Orange himself.
let's see if I can do a Dennis Creasel
What's that
impression.
guy's name in Clockwork Orange?
I don't know. I haven't really seen that
I
too
haven't
much.
either.
He says, Bram Stoker's Dracula plus Jurassic Park plus Firepower plus $500 or your
Plus your mom's silver and
or
China.
your Willy Wonka Standard Edition. because he knows I love the Wonka. So he's like, "Are you really gonna take a Wonka without a Wonka Vader for Dracula, Jurassic Park, Firepower, and $500?" It's a viable option here.
It is not.
Well, which one do you go?
What do you think I'm going with?
I don't know. Because I'm going Wonka, and you can throw in 2 more pins and I'll go Wonka.
It's Dracula.
Dracula's awesome. Jurassic Park's awesome. What's the best game out of all of them?
Dracula.
Wonka.
Wonka is a better game, but when you've got 3
what's
good
best theme
games,
out of all of them? Jurassic Park.
Jurassic Park for me. Then BSD.
I do love that film.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going Wonka.
That's stupid. It's Dennis.
Watch me powder coat Wonka.
Dennis,
watch
stop
me put couple mods back in there.
Insanity.
Curtains.
Insanity of
I'm gonna be getting some golden tickets.
ridiculousness.
Ken Cromwell said, "Let's kick it old school to the mods. Let's go mods. Enough of your games, this or that." He said, "How about a color DMD and pin stadium lights, or Invisiglass and pin sound?"
That's stupid too. Obviously,
Really?
color DMD and
I think a lot of these people right there,
pin
that would be
stadiums.
hard for them.
Really?
Color DMD and pin stadiums, or Invisiglass and pin sound.
Pin
plus.
sound makes a really good difference, but
That's the most expensive out of all.
color
of them.
DMD you're gonna get, I think, the most out of. I mean, some of you can't blast your game like crazy. No need for Invisiglass if you have pin stadiums for the most part.
Oh, look at you, company man.
Yeah. No, it's not that. It's just I
true.
truly believe
It's true.
that.
Yeah, for me, it's color DMD and pin stadium. Absolutely. Okay, let's close it out.
Pin sound has its place.
Let's close it out with a couple fun ones. This or that, Greg, and audience.
That.
Ham sandwich or turkey sandwich?
Turkey. I eat turkey every day. for
Wait a
lunch.
minute. You didn't give ham a second thought.
No, because I eat turkey every day. I know where I'm at. I eat turkey, chips, and I have one soda.
I'm convinced that people only
With
eat
cheddar
turkey
cheese.
because they need meat but feel bad about themselves. Feel like fatties if they eat ham.
I do.
That's the only. Do you?
Yeah.
See?
I feel that.
So you really
that turkey
you are
is the more viable option.
bullshit. You are
Black Forest ham. I'll eat a Black Forest ham. Sometimes I will mix them both.
You are a closeted ham eater, and don't lie about
I
it.
eat some ham, but it's 99% of the time is turkey.
Yeah, I'm a country
Private
ham kind
select
of man.
turkey.
Get that turkey shit out of here.
Some
The only
boar's
time I'm
head.
eating turkey is when my wife packs it because she's like, it's
Oven
it's your
roasted turkey breast.
your
Yeah.
cholesterol or your high blood pressure.
I can't imagine why you'd have that.
Definitely ham sandwich, man. Now you take ham sandwich, did a little Miracle Whip, a little thin layer, not too much Miracle Whip, thin
can't
layer,
eat any
and
of
a
it.
nice piece of cheese
No, I can't
on
eat
wheat
any of
bread.
I'll eat some turkey and mustard.
Oh God, not with the mustard again.
Yeah.
Okay, what about this? Starbursts. Which color starburst? This or that?
Pink and orange. Pink and orange.
Oh, orange. That's interesting.
Yeah, I like the orange.
I like the reject yellows. Anybody a reject yellow kind of feller out there?
Don't like
I like
yellow.
those. I'm gonna go pink because it is objectively.
What did I say?
the
I had a
best.
good this or that.
What's that?
I don't know. I told you it. Did you not write it down?
We'll get to that.
Well, how many of these are we going to do?
Off here, Skittles or
Yeah.
Starburst.
Bugga.
Skittles or Starburst. I mean,
Skittles
that-
is too much.
really
Not
like just scrape it off your tongue.
Yes. I mean, like, how is that even possible? That's some, like, biological,
Yeah.
like, anomaly that it does. Like, it's like a chemical reaction mixed with
I get that with
saliva.
Milk Duds. Milk Duds, when I eat it, feels like my mouth's numb. I'm like, it's a weird taste. I don't like shit getting stuck in my teeth though.
No.
Okay.
God.
I'm gonna go Starburst.
Have
over
you ever
Skittles.
drank a Coke and ate Skittles?
Oh, the worst.
Oh!
the worst. Feels like your teeth are just
Yes,
gonna melt.
everything is just dissolving in your face.
It does feel like it's gonna melt.
Oh.
Okay.
Somebody's not done that and they're like, I need to go to the store and get some
Oh,
Coke and
I
some
feel like the dirtiest
Skittles.
person in the world.
It does.
I feel like a hobo.
It is
whenever it's
horrible.
like that. All right, to
Ass
close
did
us
not feel
off,
that bad.
this is a music choice by Greg Bone. Musical selection based on decades. 1980s music or 1990s music?
Where are you at?
So we've got 1990s is your grungy
A lot of it was great.
Alternative.
You had your Stone Temple
And
Pilots,
your,
your STP, you had
Backstreet
Collective
Boys.
Soul. You know, you
Backstreet
listen to
Boys,
Collective Soul. Yeah.
NSYNC.
Nirvana.
And 80s hair bands.
Well, see, but you had
Hall
that
&
weird
Oates.
because you had grunge and then you had
What
the
I
boy
want
bands
you
at the end.
got,
That's the weird thing about the 90s too.
Yeah.
But then
So
your
you get
80s,
to,
like you said,
I want to cut myself versus I want to I want to tip my what do they call? I want to frost my tips.
Yeah, frosted tips.
I'm gonna go 80s. Give me 80s because I love the upbeat 80s.
It wasn't all upbeat.
But I like that. I love that
You listen to
music.
some weird shit.
Yeah, I
in the
love
80s.
that stuff.
Like,
Hall & Oates,
I was more
80s,
listening to
I
like
love
some
that
Poison, some Mr. Big.
I was
some
okay with
stuff.
that too.
Like I was more the hair band.
Okay, so you're going 80s as well?
Yeah, Motley Crue.
Okay, so we're 80s.
Yeah.
Guns N' Roses.
No, I'm not going with the 80s. I'm just saying I enjoyed that. But no, I was more 90s,
Oh,
man.
you were more
Yeah,
90s.
Smashing Pumpkins and...
Backstreet's back.
No, I'm
All
not saying
right.
that era. I'm talking about good 90s
I like the
rock.
80s.
Yeah, Beastie Boys.
Oh, I hate Beastie Boys.
I like Beastie Boys.
Obnoxious.
I like a lot of that stuff. 90s music was...
I will, now if we were going to go hip-hop, there's no better rap in hip-hop than the 90s.
Because you didn't really have much in the 80s.
Yeah.
The
You got
90s
the-
was kind of the
Yeah.
the plethora.
What was the 80s? I said a hip, a hop, a hip, a hip
Oh,
to the
that was
hip,
still
hip
probably
hop to the
90s.
don't stop, the rock it to rock on.
What's the name of that song?
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight.
Rapper's Delight.
Do a quick Google here. 79?
No, really?
That's a different... That's not...
79 for
That's from
Rapper's
the
Delight.
Sugar Hill
huh?
game. No,
That's what it
was
is.
remade.
I'm pretty sure.
From the Sugar Hill gang?
I think so, man. Yeah. Let's play it. Yeah, that's it. 79. Yeah. Okay, top we can't monetize.
Oh,
That's it.
stop you.
All right, Aerosmith in the 80s. AC/DC 80s.
Yeah.
Right. Queen. Oh, long live Queen 80s. Iron Maiden.
Yeah.
Pink Floyd. But Pink Floyd kind of.
Judas Priest.
Yeah, White
that's what I'm
Snake.
saying, like, 80s
Twisted Sister.
80s was...
Wham! See, that's what I'm talking about. Little George Michael. Wham! I love it.
That cover.
I love that music.
cover.
That's good
that
stuff.
Cover.
Yeah, I love all that.
You know, though, there was a lot of pain in the
Metallica
90s.
was 90s too, wasn't it? I mean, they've
They
been
probably
around
hit
forever.
the 80s, yeah, but
90s were pretty good.
Yeah.
What do these
Strong in
people
the
need to
90s.
know? They've played this or that with us. Thanks for playing. Thanks for hanging out
Thank
with
you,
Straight
guys.
Down the Middle of Pinball
This was
Show.
a
Make sure
long
to
this or that.
subscribe
Thank you
to
to
us.
Zach.
Subscribe to us on YouTube. We're closer to 4,000, right? Mm-hmm. Black Hole Sun, Billy. Billy. Follow us on Twitch.
More 90s
Chuck
greatness.
Chuck Word. If you want to join the stream team on Straight Down the Middle, let us know. We'll audition you out. That'd be cool to have.
I still
more
want
stream.
Chuck to do an episode with us.
Oh, absolutely.
I want
He
to
needs
see
to.
him.
We'll
I
get
think
him
we'll
up
make
here.
Chuck uncomfortable.
Yes, well, I think we do generally.
I think
Make
we do,
Chuck
too.
work. God, I love that guy.
Chuck fits us, but he's
Watch,
also very nervous.
Watch Kerry Hardy and his repair and mod videos, and he
Now,
does all
Kerry
kinds of
Hardy
fun
may exceed us.
stuff. Yeah, he's a goofy bastard.
Yeah, he's out there.
Join us on Facebook as well.
Yes.
If you're ready for your next pinball machine or Escalator stair climbing hand truck, call me, Zach, at Flipping Out Pinball. All right, we're doing that giveaway too, so make sure to do that.
Dun, dun, dun.
All right, see you guys later. Tell them bye, Greg.
Bye.
You hit it off with the bumper knife straight down the middle, yeah. You had a fling with a slingshot, you're rolling out the alley and again. I tried to cradle.
Black hole sun, won't you come?
Wash
Wash away the rain, black hole sun.
See what I'm talking about? It's f***ing great.
Come, won't you come?
90s music, man.
Speaking of fiction, did you ever fix that Lazy Susan that
Yeah.
your daughter broke during
Yeah,
the
that fixed.
filming?
It fixed easier than what I thought. It was a good clean break.
That's what I'm about to have with you, a nice clean break.
Good. Drink my beer alone.
Making more work on me, Greg.
Your mom makes me work every day.
What'll she have you do? Pull weeds or something? Little landscaping bitch.
She's like, trim this bush, Greg. Trim this bush.
Have you been trimming bushels lately? Isn't it planting time? You gonna be planting some shrubs?
Yeah, I'm working 2 jobs.
Planting shrubs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Been laying some mulch.
Laying some mulch? You like getting it all on your hands?
Nope. Don't like breathing in. I wear a mask.
Do you? For mulch?
Yeah, I do.
What's in mulch? Is there anything in mulch?
Who knows? It's still not good for your lungs. I ain't breathing that shit in.
How do you know it's not good for your lung? Maybe it's like a natural vitamin or
I
something.
doubt it.
Natural inhalant.
especially that dyed stuff. I ain't with it.
The red. Does anybody do red mulch anymore? Do they really? Oh, 1983 called.
There was never a time period that was good.
Red mulch. So
Yeah.
ugly. I don't even like the brown. We got brown by accident one year.
Brown's nice.
But it dries up and it just looks like crap. Well, all mulch does, right?
I recommend a good grade A cedar.
Grade A cedar. What color is that? A brown?
I mean, it's fucking mulch, yeah. I mean, it's a cedar.
Natural wood color? Well, even the brown's like colored.
Yeah. I mean, it's like a. It's not really.
Why don't you just
super
tell
red
people
tint.
rock? Get rock. That's where it's at. Isn't it? Rock's where it's at.
I don't like it. It's not soft enough.
What are you walking in your
No, I'm saying
landscaping?
like aesthetically, it's not soft enough to the eye. It's not.
It doesn't look fresh. Doesn't look fresh. Well, after a week, that mulch is. Why are... You know we're middle-aged men when we're talking about landscaping tips. How did they get the real deep cut looking in a yard? Like when you go by a yard, it looks like there's just thick patterns. It looks so good. It almost looks different color. Dark green, light
Yeah, it's your
green,
hell.
dark
It's
green, light green.
the way your blade of your grass is laid over.
Really?
Yeah, it's the light reflecting off the blade of the grass. When you run over it and the light is shining here, your blade falls down. Your blades, you can get a high lift blade too, so it basically lifts the grass blade, cuts it, sort of like on the Remington commercials.
Oh,
or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
So it lifts it, cuts it, and then it lays it back down. And then when the sunlight hits it, it's reflecting off of that blade of grass. Vice versa, it's now creating a shadow coming from the other way. Okay. So when the sunlight hitting it, you don't see it.
So they do it on purpose, though. It looks great.
Well, yeah, because it looks good, so you end up doing it purposefully.
And then some people weave the basket.
Yeah, I do a
little
weave.
basket.
Yeah.
Oh, do you?
Yeah,
Little
you cut on a
weave.
45.
Cut it on a 45.
Cut it on a
huh?
45.
Okay, is that your signature move?
Yeah, I mean,
the Greg Bone cut.
Everybody should be able to do it. Grass cutting is honestly not as simple as what people think. Like there's tricks to it. There really are. And I'm not just talking about simple things like that, but like you got to kind of know what you're doing.
Why don't we do a show that's let's get out of pinball. Let's just start
I
doing
need another beer by the time we get started.
grass talk with Greg Bone and Zach Mini. Landscaping.
I know about grass.
Landscaping guys.
Tell you how to edge.
Oh boy. Why not just do a weed ear sideways?
No,
that's the country way to do it.
No, that's where you got to do it. I've got an edger. You got to do it with a weed eater.
Oh, really?
But I'm talking about like bed edging.
Oh, bed edge.
Edging beds. Getting flower beds edged.
I like whenever you see the side of grass and it's just straight up. It's like a little ledge. I'm always like,
Go look
ooh,
at
that
it.
look good.
Go look at it. Go look at it.
What if you get a little dead spot? Dog take a little shit right there. What are you going to do about that?
Good.
You got a little brown spot. How do you fix a brown spot, Greg?
Kick it.
Tell the viewers.
Kick the dog.
No, kick the dog. How do you fix a brown spot?
You just working up new grass seed in there.
But it's going to be bare all year then.
What's
It's not going to look good.
It take about 14 days to get new grass.
It's going to be fine.
It will be fine.
Yeah, I'm
for
talking
a while.
about.
It'll take it a little bit to
would
mature.
you replace with sod? Just
No,
implant
I wouldn't. That.
What about if you have a dog?
Could.
How do you keep a dog? Like, is that always going to have bad grass if you got dogs shitting and pissing in the
A lot of
backyard?
times, yeah, you have bright green spots where it's fertilizing that.
That's not good, huh?
No.
Ammonia in their urine.
Yeah, it's not good.
Okay.
It takes a lot to keep grass alive. Grass is honestly harder than any plant or
Grass
shrub
is
to
not
take care of.
natural. Naturally, there is no such thing really as a grass that we're used to. That's what I've always been told.
Well, I mean,
Grass naturally doesn't grow like we want
like
it to
thick
grow.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not normally that thick, and it always grows tall. We keep it manicured and short. Mm-hmm. Yeah, but I mean, not that it's unnatural. It's just hard. It's expensive. It's just to keep
manicured?
a lawn. Yeah, to keep a lawn the way that we want to keep a lawn.
Yeah.
It's just not. It's expensive to get a lawn that away.
What's your favorite colored Starburst?
I like the
Pink ones?
pink ones. Orange. I like orange a lot. Honestly.
Really?
Yeah,
orange is like the stepchild.
pink and orange.
Red?
Don't like yellow that much. Red's okay.
Red's a little full.